Hey guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for all your kindness and everything. I think I've gotten like 50 subscribers since yesterday. And thank you for that. To the ones that have been here from the start and the ones that are coming along, welcome to this community that I'm a part of. And please communicate in the chat. Please like, subscribe, and share. All I ask is that we're respectful to each other. We don't always have to agree, but we should be respectful to each other and always remember that we can't always interpret the tone that we're writing. So always ask before you assume, yes? Guys, what's up with Gypsy Rose? See my tattoo? It has nothing to do with Gypsy Rose or Ken. However, Ken and Gypsy Rose supposedly got matching tattoos and were seen kissing just a few days after the announcement that Gypsy and Ryan called it kaput. It's over. It is over. It is kaput for them. They've had enough. Well, probably not Ryan. Listen, guys, I don't know. I just was tagged a bunch of times on something on TikTok that had to do with not just on TikTok, as a matter of fact, on a few things that had to do with Gypsy and Ken, her ex from jail, ex-fiance from jail. He would be between Nick and Ryan, and now apparently after Ryan. He's the one that called it quits with Gypsy apparently in jail. And if you guys have watched any of the shows, the last thing that she did, I guess, what was it? The confessionals, right? Where her and Ryan are on together, and she tells Ryan that she had a dream that she picked Ken over him. And he gets a little upset about it, considering they're supposed to be getting married in a couple weeks. But anyway, they do get married, and we can see that it lasts probably no longer than 6 months. I don't know how long it's really going to take for them to get divorced. I'm really interested in what Ryan's side of the story is, because he has got to feel so disrespected right now because she disrespected him in front of everybody. She's getting matching tattoos with Ken and kissing on Ken after just announcing her separation from Ryan. How important must he have felt to her? Clearly, my puppy thinks nothing. Not important at all. Go lay down. To give you something. You're being manipulated. You're being Gypsy Rose. You're being like a Gypsy Rose. You're trying to manipulate a situation, buddy. That's not going to work here. Guys, what I'm saying is that it shouldn't be that we're surprised at this behavior when it comes to Gypsy Rose, clearly. Because if she could unalive her mom and not feel any kind of regret or remorse, or not even try to get a tattoo in memory of her mom, why does it surprise us that she could be so careless with Ryan's feelings? And I'm not saying Ryan is perfect. I think that Ryan probably was controlling because he was insecure in his relationship with her. And they should have never lived together. I mean, she's never lived alone. She went from her mom's house to jail to prison and then to live with Ryan. And why? I really believe because she wanted an address to go and get paroled to. So it doesn't matter. She needed an address. She didn't want to live with her parents. Why does she want to live with them now? I don't know. I think that ultimately, first of all, like I had said before, it's not like this separation just occurred. We're just finding out about it. She at least knew that she was going to separate because she needed an address to give to the parole board, so that you need permission. You can't just be on parole or probation and they're going to let you live wherever. You have to let them know where they can find you, because you're still you're still the state of Louisiana's or the state of Michigan's or wherever the hell. I think wherever. But so they have to know where they can reach you. I don't think she ever really had plans on staying together. I don't think Gypsy has an idea of what forever is. I think forever for her is different than what is forever in my eyes. I mean, I take that word pretty seriously, but I think it's disposable for her. So the fact that, she better think about which tattoo she's getting because they're not going anywhere. However, you can get tattoos reversed. You can get them erased and you can use makeup, I guess, if you want. It's pretty painful from my understanding to get tattoos, erased off your body. Then still you got the scar and you can supposedly still see the work. So, but with Gypsy, it doesn't surprise me. Bless you. With Gypsy, it doesn't surprise me if she's going to get something permanent because, again, permanence to her is not the same thing as it is to, the average person, I would believe. So you guys that hit me up in this, it's funny gossip. It's sad on Ryan's behalf, and again, I don't know him. It's got to be pretty, for imagine for anybody else, you would say, wow, that really doesn't look bad on his behalf. It really looks bad on her behavior. But he saw all these red flags and we witnessed it because they let us witness it. So the first time that she would have mentioned Ken, and you knew in your heart it wasn't over because she's telling you she had a dream about it, and you're ignoring it, thinking it's going to go away once you get married. I mean, if you really believe that at your age, you're old enough to know that that's not the way life works. You can't change somebody. They either change or they don't change. And I would think after 7.5, 8.5 years of prison, you would think somebody changed. Usually that much time in that type of environment, the change usually is not for the better because they're surrounded by a bunch of criminals. That's who they're surrounded by. They're sharing old stories, they're learning new things, they're figuring out how to get by and what they're going to do when they get out. There's a whole conversation and a whole culture going on around them, and Gypsy was in that culture for about 8 years, and you expect her to come out and be perfect? Your perfect wife? A perfect wife? Even a halfway perfect wife? No. You've got to give them a chance to get out into the real world and hear a phone ring that they're able to answer, have their independence of when they can shower, not have to ask permission if they need to go to the bathroom outside of their cell, what they're going to wear, their individuality that has been squashed in prison is now coming out, and they don't know who they are. And at Ryan's age and in the line of work he supposedly was in, he knows of some sort of therapy, some sort of counseling, some sort of understanding of what she was going through. So why in the world would he put marriage on top of that? Like, why couldn't he just have been her friend if he really wanted what was best for her? But it wasn't what he wanted, what was best for her. Anybody could clearly see what was best for her was not that. And he just jumped on board because she manipulated him. And now it's laid out for the whole wide world to see if we choose to see it. And apparently we got a lot of gossipers on this channel. And we like a little bit of lighthearted entertainment. Unfortunately, it does come at the cost of Ryan. And ultimately, we're going to see a horrible train wreck with Gypsy. And I guess how bad it will be dependent on how much we care. I guess. I don't know. Anyway, guys, thank you for sharing this with me. I'm glad I could do this video for you because I'm working on some kind of dark stuff right now with videos. I'm working on a video right now about the Quiet on the Set children's thing with Nickelodeon. So expect that to come out. And yeah, I got a few things also going on, as I've said before. Anyway, guys, thank you again, and I'll see you soon. Don't forget, be better today than you were yesterday, but not half as good as you're going to be tomorrow. This is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip, and I thank you so much, guys. Thank you.